The beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our backdrop tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Phoenix Suns. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Monday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. Then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Nuggets coach Mike Malone is the son of longtime NBA assistant coach Brendan Malone, who was on the staff with the late Chuck Daly in Detroit when the Pistons won back-to-back NBA titles. Malone's dad told him not to get into coaching with its nomadic lifestyle and volatility. Michael said, "I knew the pitfalls. My father said, all right, if you're going to be a coach, be a great coach. If you have a passion, you've got to follow that passion." Kevin?
That's some pretty sound advice. Thanks, D.A. Looking at the long season ahead, Brent, as a veteran player, what are some of the habits that keep your body going strong, staying healthy?
Teams have really gotten hip to the idea that we need to rest our star players as much as possible. So efficiency with the work that they do, I think, is the most important thing. Star guys who get into practice and they're on the court for 50 minutes to an hour every day so that there's a rhythm that they can keep and the teammates can keep up along with them on the floor. That's what it's about for those guys. Maintenance, maintenance, maintenance.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Craig in at the 2-guard spot. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ballgame. Johnson outside. And here is Bridges. Over Porter. And no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
And it's denied. Tipped away. To the inside. Here's Rubio. The shot, no good. Murray with the defensive effort. 3-on-3. The 3 ball. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And that's where Murray's speed shines through. He gives the D no time to react off that pass.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Johnson, the pass to Rubio. Here's Ayton, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away, using those long arms.
The pass to Millsap. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
Yeah, and who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And it's Ayton missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in.
Timeout.
Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
a moment to check out the stats for Bridges, how he performed last season. Averaged 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
So many little things that you have to learn to grow as a player. He's just going through a bit of that process right now.
Now, here's Rubio. 9-point game his last outing. A floater. It's hauled in by Jokic.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Porter passes to Jokic. Lets it go from 11. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one, Kevin. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Well, the development for DeAndre Ayton is going to be all about the pick and roll, both how he runs it and defends it.
I agree, Kevin. If he works with Devin Booker out there as an offensive threat and becomes a guy who can roll with good hands and finish, that's a key for their offense. And you look at his size defensively, he can be imposing.
And here is Murray after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Trey off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Bridges. Inside. The shot misses. And the Nuggets going the other way. Murray outside. Down low. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rubio against Murray. Now Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Didn't get a ton of touches last year, which was interesting for a #1 pick, but Ayton as a rookie had a very, very underrated first season in Phoenix.
He's off on the first. And with Ayton last season, he just stuck to what he does best. Also, that helped him keep his turnovers down.
Yeah, going to work on the block and having isolations like that, Kevin, will help a big player not have a lot of turnovers. I don't think he saw a lot of double teams last year, and that helped with his efficiency.
And he sinks the second.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
Now here's Murray. Really played well against Portland in his last outing.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Rubio against Murray. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Denver leading by 8. Murray with it. He's got 9. There's the dish to Millsap. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal. And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
Morris is checked in for Denver. And a change for the Suns. Saric checked in for Johnson. Both free throws good for Millsap.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Rubio, the pass to Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Booker has established that he can score, and now showing that he can play make.
Outside Millsap. Murray left side. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. 11 points for Jamal Murray.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Booker outside. Pass to Saric. 6 on the shot clock. And there it is for him.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere. And Devin Booker, where would the Suns' offense be without him?
Probably bottom of the league if no Devin Booker slides on that Suns jersey. One of the purest shooters in the league and one of the most phenomenal young scorers that's come along maybe since Kevin Durant.
That one misses from Saric. To win with consistency, Brett, you need guys who you can bank, guys you can count. With that in mind, who's the most consistent scorer you see night in and night out in the NBA?
Well, Kevin Durant and James Harden are just tremendous at scoring the basketball. Anywhere they are, at any time, they have an opportunity within a few minutes to explode and put 10 or 12 points on the board. And so those individual runs, and then Kevin, quite frankly, the attention defensively from the opposition to try to shut them down will open up opportunities for other guys to flood into the game that haven't had any impact thus far.
Exactly.
So now all of a sudden they get going, but Durant, Harden, and last year there were stretches where Paul George absolutely entered this category.
Here's Dozier. 14 points from him the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Suns trail by 10. Here's Jerome. Saric outside. Pass to Bridges. And Bull pulls it down.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Phoenix with the ball. After the Nuggets pick up 2. He gets it in there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. So they've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Dozier. Kicks it to Morris. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Jerome. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Suns moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Now, here's Bridges. He's tightly guarded. Here's Baines. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. The Suns have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. The Nuggets making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Phoenix. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, one thing that Nuggets fans can rest easy on is this team has its core in place.
No doubt about that. There's a lot to like about the future of the Denver Nuggets with Jokic at that center position and the huge extension signed this offseason by Jamal Murray. That's a fantastic duo between your 5 and your point guard to build on.
Saric, good on the three-point shot. Saric has got 7 points in the game. The Nuggets leading by 5. Morris outside. Baines with the block. Here's Jerome. That's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You talk about solid role players, Brent. Mason Plumlee fits the bill.
Does such a great job consistently of coming in, being a physical player, setting screens and rolling. Probably an underrated part of his game is the way that he passes the ball, but never is going to get your team out of sorts with the way that Mason can play within his role.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good.
A great season for the Nuggets last year, winning the Northwest Division. Kind of a tough way to go out in the postseason for them as they lost to the Portland Trailblazers. But overall, a terrific direction and lots of room to grow that has them excited about the Denver Nuggets competing at an elite level this season.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
Denver shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
.36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Jerome. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Carter outside. From outside the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
On the wing, Morris. Covered by Saric. With the teardrop, Baines with the block. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like that is the thing I play. Like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old, I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Kaminsky out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Dario Saric. Then there's Carter. And it's Jerome in at the point. Got a hand on it. Here's Morris. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Carter down low. He's covered by Daniels. Kaminsky from the top of the key. He buries it. And Denver has possession. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Morris passes to Bull. He kicks to Grant. Morris outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Carter looking around. Some solid defense from Grant.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Got a piece of it. Now here is Morris. D right on him. Teardrop shot. Count that one. Morris has got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Timeout called. The Suns. Seems like nearly everyone, Brent, can shoot the 3. Records being broken every year. How long do you think this age of shooting is going to last?
The tipping point, I'm not sure where that is, but the fact that the Houston Rockets in the past 2 seasons have done what it is that they've done, shooting more 3s than 2s for 2 consecutive seasons is just a mind-boggling thing to me, Kevin. I think,
but where has it gotten?
Well, I think that we're kind of at
the tipping point.
I think we are at the tipping point. I don't know how much more you can do, but the teams that are seeing those other teams having success with it are trying to emulate it without the talent that you have. So the next few years are going to be interesting to see how it is or where it is that a transformative player maybe brings the game back towards inside the three-point line, or what strategies change to create even more three-point shots.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bull. And Murray subbed in for Morris. Now here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Suns moving the ball around. Ayton kicks to Kaminsky. Ayton inside. He's against Jokic. Johnson, a wide open look. Drills it from outside.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Porter's checked in for Troy Daniels. Murray against Rubio. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Rubio against Murray. And it's sent back by Jokic. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Craig. He's guarded by Johnson. Poked away. Craig passes to Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Millsap in the corner. No good with the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And checking out the stats for Jokic, he's coming off an excellent season. 9th in assists, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Interesting that Phoenix has gone through all these different iterations since the loss of Hall of Famer Steve Nash, but this young core potentially coming together where they've bookended their front court and their back court with Ayton and Booker.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Booker finds Kaminsky. Porter against Johnson. And that one's good by Porter. And it's a 12-point Nugget lead. Well, Brent, looking at the Suns' future, Ayton's development could really determine how far they rise.
I think it's not all on his shoulders, but certainly as a big guy out there, to have a presence on a nightly basis and some consistency is the challenge for DeAndre Ayton. He has all the physical tools and by all accounts has the work ethic to go along with it.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Takes the three. Murray, no good.
Yeah, still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
Johnson kicks to Booker. Back to Johnson. Ayton against Jokic. The Suns need to get a shot off. Shoots from the high post. That shot off, and it's Denver the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix, trailing by 10. To the inside, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Oh, that's blocked. Murray against Rubio. And pushing it up, here's Denver. For three, Murray. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson outside. He feeds it to Rubio. And it's sent back by Jokic. And he recovers it. Kaminsky misses.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Rubio. Michael Porter making his last shot. Kaminsky misses. Porter looking it over. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Well, at 6'8", Millsap is still a threat to get up in the air and get those down.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kaminsky, the pass to Rubio. Here's Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Kaminsky. Free throw line jump shot. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Porter. Booker pulls it in. Suns trail by 14. Shot from 12. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Porter dishes to Millsap. Rejected by Booker. Johnson outside to the middle. Here's Ayton. And that one goes long. The Nuggets leading by 14.
Talk about players who are X factors for their team, and for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray is one of those guys. He is a guy that once he gets going, feels like the team can become unbeatable.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And it's Rubio penetrating. And it's sent back by Millsap. Porter against Booker. Fades back. They get the rebound. Suns trail by 14. Johnson outside. To end the cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Porter.
Clearly a foul.
The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And the first one drops. Both teams deciding to change it up. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Carter against Morris. Feeds it to Daniels. A shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Bridges passes to Carter. He dishes it to Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Second free throw, no good. The Nuggets leading by 11. On the wing, Daniels, defended by Carter. Grant outside. Back to Morris. Here's Dozier. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Dozier's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so that's the end of the first half. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 13. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Jamal Murray had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
They need to make major adjustments on the offense. Whatever their game plan was going into this game, scrap it. It's not been effective. The shots they were taking were not good shots. They need to find a way to spring guys open where they can shoot a better percentage.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Porter. And it's Craig in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Booker outside. Dishes to Ayton. Rubio the pass to Booker. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got 6.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple. So many finishers on this Denver Nugget team and a great second unit that comes in and changes the pace. It's the passing that really helps that Denver Nugget offense get into a flow and make them very difficult to guard. Not a surprise, they were second in assists last year.
Here's Booker after the Nuggets pick up 2. On the wing, Booker. Rubio against Murray. Booker looking around. Over Millsap. Off the left rim and out. And Brent, when you take a look at the Nuggets, it's almost as if every bucket comes from that extra pass.
Yeah, the team was in the middle of the road last year in terms of their made threes, but second in threes that were assisted on, so ball movement imperative to the success of their offense. And of course, we know it kind of starts there with that point center in Jokic.
Here's Jokic. And another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
You know, Brent, passing is just one of the many things that Jokic does well on the floor.
Well, it doesn't look pretty at times, and there's not a ton of athleticism, but the cerebral play of Jokic, and then for teams to try to prepare Kevin defensively for a team offensively that plays from a point center, that's a bit of a mind job night in and night out. Denver's done such a great job of accentuating the skill set of Nikola Jokic.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
What a find by the Denver Nuggets. No hype really around Jokic coming into the league. And now he's a star player here in Denver, franchise player here in Denver, and a heart of a team that's got a tremendous amount of potential in the next couple of seasons. Jokic heading up this offense and shouldering the load.
Denver leading by 13. Passes to Craig. Back to Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And with Jokic, he was a second-round pick for the Nuggets back in 2014.
Think about the decision that was made between Jokic and Nurkic and how it is that the team felt like Jokic could grow if Nurkic moved on, which he did to Portland. And now all of a sudden the offense takes off under Jokic, a playmaking 5 that opens up a lot of cutting opportunities. And I know this young nucleus is going to do some great things in the future, mostly behind what Jokic has provided this organization.
Free throw good, Murray.
Man, what a luxury if Murray can play both guard positions, a perfect blend of shrewd passing and some fearless shooting.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Look at all the coaching changes that the Suns have had through the years, and some of these young players have heard a lot of voices. 7 in the last 8 years, and the team's performance has shown that kind of inconsistency with up and down seasons.
Jokic against Ayton. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And all the system changes have really affected the Suns scouting department.
It's really difficult to fill out a roster when you've got coaching changes and philosophies that come about, and some guys simply just don't fit. So maybe they settle in here, find the...
Oh, that was huge!
Incredible.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with them.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Craig. Pass to Murray. Over Saric. Hands the 12-footer. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Phoenix calls timeout.
One area after watching Denver over the course of the past 2 years showing what they can do offensively is for them to improve on the defensive end of the floor. About middle of the pack last year, they can get into that top 5. They become very formidable as a finals team.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Millsap, and it's Bull in for Porter. On defense, Denver. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Saric outside. There's the dish to Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Bridges on the assist by Saric.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. It's blocked.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Jokic kicks to Craig. 6 on the shot clock. Over Saric.
The hustle, the energy. I like when Saric gets after it and does his best to affect shots.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Murray. Here's Saric. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Bull.
Last year being the 9th straight year that the Phoenix Suns and the fans in the desert have missed playoff basketball. But you have to like the young, talented group they're starting to assemble here and maybe settling in on a coach who will remain here to see it through.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And, of course, Brent, they also need to get the chemistry right in Phoenix, too.
Yeah, I wonder how much of these coaching changes just haven't allowed some of those combinations to really come together. Some of the lottery picks have outperformed others, and they've lacked a lot of glue guys to make up that difference.
Good on the second free throw.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Bull, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And that one falls for Bull. And talking about Bull, his dad, Manute Bull, was known for his defense. That is not the case for his son.
Well, they're two completely different types of players. Bobo's game is about skill. He can handle, he can shoot. And for someone who's 7'2", he's a tremendous playmaker.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And like his father, Manute, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And the pass to Jerome. Now Ayton. Fade away. Good on the shot. Ayton's got 9.
Hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Bounce pass from Morris. Bull, that's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Saric outside. Pass to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Carter. A 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here comes the break. Here's Jerome, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Ayton up top. Jokic defending. Bridges misses.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Bull. Jokic trying to free himself up. Bull, that's good. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Saric passes to Bridges. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Denver. Troy Daniels comes in for Bull. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Fourth, the Suns.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really looked to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Back to Grant. Kicks to Morris. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Carter, high post. Pass to Baines. Over Morris. They grab their own miss. Here's Johnson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Johnson's got 8 points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Back to Morris. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Daniels. The Nuggets with another miss. Suns trail by 14. Johnson surveying the floor. Carter finds Kaminsky. Now Johnson. Here's Booker. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
Booker, no fear at going to the basket. He's got the size as a 2-guard to do that.
Grant, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team, he means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
And that one misses.
Well, a long time Jeremy Grant was a role player that just came off the bench, and last season starting most all of the games. He showed how well he can fit in as a 5-man, and now with the Nuggets, if he can bring that kind of energy off the bench with his length, his athleticism, it gives another dynamic to this young Nugget nucleus.
He hits the second from the line.
Jeremy Grant just has such a great combination of athleticism and explosiveness. It's up to him to find familiar spots on the floor and do a good job of playing off his teammates to make an impact on every game that he plays.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
So much talk about 48 minutes. The team with the lead letting its guard down now.
Morris into the lane. The steal. Booker outside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. .20 seconds left to play in the third. from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at contesting shots with that reach.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Denver leading by 11. Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got Aaron Baines. Ricky Rubio is out there with Carter. Then it's Johnson, and it's Booker in at the small forward position. Baines with the block, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Morris finds Millsap. Double team on Millsap. Out to Morris. Clock at 4. Here's the teardrop. The shot will not fall. Good D by Rubio. Now here's Booker. He's covered by Daniels. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the Denver Nuggets get called for the foul.
And guys, the stellar development of Devin Booker continued last season. Still a firecracker on offense and took strides to improve his shot selection and, equally as important, his decision making.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, with Booker and his progress, you really see it in his playmaking.
And that is what the Suns want from him long term. They see him growing into the same vein as a player like James Harden, someone who can carry the load offensively and still make others better.
Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Outside, Porter shoots over Bridges.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
To the right side. Rubio against Grant for 3. Booker, that's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 5 assists tonight. Murray, the pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Stolen by Rubio. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rubio. That one, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Porter. The Nuggets with another miss.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Bridges against Murray. Bridges passes to Baines. Johnson right side. From deep 3-point range, Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rubio against Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And while Murray is known, Brent, for his outside shooting, he's very strong with his in-between game as well.
Yeah, he's got a lot of options offensively and getting more and more in contact with Jokic on those high screen and rolls. Devastating, Kevin, when he gets to that left hand, gets around the free throw line and shoots that high floater. There are nights where he does tons of damage with that.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Torrey Craig in for Troy Daniels. And a change for the Suns. Sharge is checked in. And so Murray nails both of them.
Well, Coach Mike Malone has grown up with this young Nuggets team. He says that he believes in the youth of this team.
Well, the future is so bright for the Denver Nuggets, and really where you have to give Mike Malone a ton of credit is when they made the decision between their 2 bigs, Jokic and Nurkic, sticking with Jokic and then changing their entire offensive style to play from a point center position. It has paid huge dividends.
Booker with no one around. The baseline jumper goes down. Now just a 4-point Nugget lead.
Another night where Booker can prove to us how dynamic a scorer he can be.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
He's checked in for Aaron Baines. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Here's Craig. It's deflected. And here we go. Saric all alone. And slam dunk by Saric.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Porter finds Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic with the bucket.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Booker outside. Over to the wing. Bridges, no one around him. And the Suns get it back. Saric passes to Rubio. Lets a floater go. Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up. And after essentially a redshirt rookie year with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
Could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
And the first one drops.
Monty Williams, in his first stint with the Phoenix Suns, was a sought-after hire as a front office personnel member, was with the Spurs before going to Philadelphia, and has been a head coach in the league. Remember his days back in New Orleans with the Pelicans and a young Anthony Davis. So Monty, experienced, and is going to bring that to the desert.
And Porter drops them both. And that experience you're talking about with Monty Williams, it's why the Suns wanted him.
Well, Monty's experience in a lot of levels in this league, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, being in the front office, part of player development. That's an amazing calming influence for this young Phoenix Suns team to grow with.
Booker. And it's Denver with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Craig. Now, here's Jokic. Murray surveying the D. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, Murray destroying his defender on that one, draining shots right in their face.
And the Suns call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Jamal Murray.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Murray against Rubio. Down low. Ayton inside. Jokic defending. And it's Ayton missing. Here's Porter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Denver lead.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And the Suns miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Rubio dishes to Booker. Back to Rubio. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Denver.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. 11-point game. The pass to Jokic. Fires from 18. That one a little long.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Denver leading by 11. In the corner, Murray with it. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Passes it to Rubio. Pass to Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Ayton hits them both. And here is Murray. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. And he converts the layup.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Fades and shoots. Jokic, no good. Suns trail by 7. Now Booker. Ayton inside. He's against Jokic. Pass to Booker. Goes up again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Booker being very active right now on the offensive end. Terrific at getting the defense to knock him around on the way up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he makes both from the line.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Craig kicks to Murray. And that time, also a missed shot. Suns trail by 5. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Murray with it, out guarded by Booker. And there's the pass to Jokic. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Booker against Porter. 1:12 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Here's Saric. Nice D from Porter. Nuggets shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Inside and stolen by Ayton. Porter against Booker. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Ayton. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Money!
Kevin, this guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. against Rubio. To stop the drought. Got it!
Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
And the Suns call time here. They trail by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. Shoots it up. It's off.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Ricky, did you like the way you guys were going offensively tonight?
Yeah, we started the game very slow. We can't start like that. But after that, we just get shots and we make the shots. And we make the shots, we're a good team.
Yeah, that opens up the whole floor, Ricky. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.